Hey guys, you're watching C1 and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Minecadia. I've just logged into the world, so it's just loading up, and I've got a story to tell. I've got a story to tell. First story is someone keeps coming into my house and putting these swords like that in opposite directions. I don't do that. I don't like that. Whoever's doing it, stop it. Every time I come into the house, it's always like that. But anyway, my story, right? I was doing a little bit of off-camera work. Well, not even off-camera work. I was just on the world, having a bit of play around, and I went to spawn to go and get some sugarcane. So I've collected a load of sugarcane out for papers, for making bookshelves and stuff like that for detail. And you know when you get right to the edge? Well, I saw a cow. That's how it started. I saw a cow at spawn. And you know how rare animals are on Minecadia. They don't come around very often. And I was like, ooh, a nice bit of beef. I fancy a bit of beef. And I could see it, but it was actually after a chunk that was unloaded. So like the chunk that I was on was loaded. And then there was a big hole in the ground. And then there was just the next chunk which was loaded with the cow on it. And I went up to it to go and kill it. And I went a little too far, and you know when you just fall down the hole that isn't loaded, the chunk that isn't loaded, and you do this like super quick falling thing, and you're like jumping on the edge until it sort of figures itself out, and it never did it. It never sorted itself out. So I was there like just constantly falling, and then suddenly everybody who was on the world, it's only me on the world at the minute, but there's about 6 of us on the world. It's quite a busy time, and everybody apart from me and the host lagged out. And when everybody lagged out, the whole world, and I'm not even joking you, the whole world just unloaded. Like all the chunks just unloaded, the one that I was near everything, and I fell all the way down to the bottom of the void, and I was standing like I am on the ground, but at the bottom of the void. And I'm sure you've had it before when you're in multiplayer. So I was standing here on the floor of the world, and I was walking around just a little bit, not much bigger than this room, and I was just walking about, and you could see ores and stuff like that. Suddenly, you died. Respawn or exit game. I just died, just instantly. And I was like, oh crap! I had everything on me, as you can see. I haven't got a sword on me, and I was like, oh crap. So I was chatting on the Skype, on the Minecadia chat while it had the respawn thing, and as I was on the respawn or exit out, the world decided to load up. As it loaded up, I had lava around my dead body, and all of my stuff burned. So I must have fell into, it looked like a ravine below spawn, into lava. So I lost all of my stuff. Luckily, I had my axe, my pickaxe, and my shovel. Not that they're really much to lose, but I had them in a chest at home. I had them in here for some reason. But I did lose all of my armor. As you can see, I've lost all of my armor. So I've made a new set of armor. There we go. Unenchanted, though. And I need a new sword, so we'll make a new sword in a minute. So, but that didn't end there. Because I then thought, you know what? Saving the game. I thought, you know what? What we'll do is I shall go to the blaze spawner, and I shall get some XP. So I went to the blaze spawn and I was getting some XP, and I thought, I wonder what's up the stairs. I'm sure a couple of episodes ago, a few episodes ago, we went and saw the blaze spawner, and there was ghasts in there because they haven't put half slabs down, so I had to kill a couple of ghasts first. But anyway, I went up the stairs to see what was up there, and there's actually a second blaze spawner not far away. So I think they're planning to have 2 blaze spawners in that round area, which would be awesome. That would be really, really cool. So I was up there, and I got shot by a ghast at 29 levels, or 25, 26, 27 something levels, and died. And I collected up most of my stuff that I had on with me, and I lost all my levels. So I've decided that we're going to go about with non-enchanted armor until I get the chance to enchant with level 1. The old armor was only like level 1s, I think, anyway. I'm not too sure. I don't think it was that much of a good armor. But it's still diamonds that I would have rather have not lost, which is a little bit annoying, really. However, anyway, once this is finished saving the game, I do have one thing to show you, and then we're going to do what I had planned. Here we go. So let's go outside here. I'll show you what I have planned. Mount Rushcraft. So this mountain here, I was saying right from the start that this mountain would be really cool to do something with, and I said that I wanted to get faces in it. Some of the Minecadia faces in the mountain, like Mount Rushmore, but I thought Mount Rushcraft would be quite funny. But I need to build the mountain around, because it sort of looks like half of the mountain is missing. So if I can extend this wall and sort of match it in to look a bit more natural, up to about here probably. So it's a lot of blocks, it's a lot of smooth stone, and a fair bit of dirt. And then once the mountain has all been sort of straightened out so we can actually build on the face of it, I want to get like my face on it and Albie's face and Crispy's face. Any faces that we can really tell who they are. I mean, my face would work quite well because of my beard and crown. And do them out of different stone, you know, stone, bricks, smooth stone, cobblestone. And I think it would be really, really cool and awesome. So that's coming very, very shortly. We had a delivery of our oak logs and oak leaves are received. Haven't had the delivery of birch or sprucey yet. No, not no. What is it? Jungle, I think, isn't it? Because we've got enough spruce. I can't remember. Some wood type. But yeah, we've got a load of oak now. Load of oak leaves. Load of oak logs. Load of oak planks. So just need to wait for the other deliveries, and then we should be set up. But anyway, we're going to go down into the basement today. I've done a little bit of work in the basement, just so I could see what was being figured out. This is a very dark spot, and there was a dark spot here. Did I figure that out? Yes, I did. There was a dark spot here. I don't know if you remember, so I put a lamp there, and I think it looks pretty good. But anyway, let's jump down into the basement. So I've done a little bit of work here, just a little bit of teething, and into down here. Now this is very dark at the minute. I should really light this up a bit more. Need some torches. There we go. That'll do. So, light this up a little bit more. We're going to have a floor design. I don't know what floor design we're going to go for, but this is the sort of farm design I want to go for. Sort of. It's not like fully complete, but you sort of know what it's going to look like. So this is the wheat one, and we can flick the lever. I've done some redstone, and it's pretty cool. The water is actually hidden behind this back wall, and little holes drop down, and then it lets the water out. I'll show you. Let me show you. Boop. So we do miss a few spots here, mainly because there's a doorway there. It's not a secret doorway, it's just to my strip mine. I just thought I'd put it there and do some redstone there. But we're not going to use wheat all that much, so I didn't really need to do all that much work with it. I thought this would just be enough. Doesn't mean it'd be totally efficient. It's about 98% efficiency. And then here we've got a button. I always get hurt, yeah, see? And it goes down into our strip mine. This is actually where our old base used to be. There's a little stair there, and our old base used to be up there. And so I thought that was pretty funny. So the redstone for this, if you're interested in the redstone, it's very, very simple redstone. We've got the input to the button on the other side, which goes to a torch. Same as this input along here. Got repeaters here, so they don't join up to this redstone. Goes round to the torch. That inverts the signal because we need the power on at all times to keep the doors shut. The pistons have to be extended to keep the doors shut. And then when we push the button, it turns the torch off, which turns the redstone off, which opens the door, like so. So there's your redstone lesson for today. Don't get hurt. I didn't get hurt this time. I always get hurt coming through there. So yeah, I think birchwood, we need to replace there and there. Some design for the roof, probably just birch, and I think it's bright enough because the wheat's been growing quite well there. We've got one source block there and some source blocks down the side. And then I've got a hole here for something. 2 small ones and 2 large ones. So I think the large one is probably going to be melon, because that's our main food supply. And then we're going to have pumpkin on a small one, because we don't need much pumpkin. In fact, I think that's a little bit smaller. Pumpkin, sugarcane, netherwort, and cactus. I think that's the last one, isn't it? That's the last thing we can farm at the moment, because we don't have carrots or potatoes. So anyway, let's jump straight into it. For the sugarcane one, let me grab some sugarcane and some sand, and we can have a bit of a test about. The one at spawn, the farm at spawn that I've been using currently, uses the block below the source of the sugarcane, and it kicks it up and breaks all of the sugarcane. Now, I don't want it to do that for our farm. Let's just stick that in there. I don't want that to do that with our farm, as it's annoying having to replace all the sugarcane again. So I just want to do it from the second sugarcane up. We need some sand, don't we? Let's grab some sand. There we go. And we'll need some pistons, but we won't do that until we know exactly what's happening. But to do it with pistons, to just knock out the second one, we're going to have... We can't have them in rows like they were at spawn. I'll show you sort of what I mean. If we had sand along here, with sugarcane on top of it, we can't go because there's no water. We could have pistons on these blocks, but then this gap would be full, and then we could have sand on the other side, and it's just a little bit awkward. I don't want it in this one anyway. I want it in a bigger one, really. We'll do it in this one over here. Or we can do it the non-redstone way, which I think is actually going to be more beneficial. Do it with no redstone, then we can just come in here, break it. I would like redstone, but I don't think we're going to need it for sugarcane. I think it'll be easier and more worthwhile, more efficient without it. Yeah, so what level's that on? We need to go... The floor's going to be here. So we need to dig this down a level. So let's get our pickaxe. My pickaxe broke. It was exactly the same pickaxe as this. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. Just our normal standard work pick. Actually broke digging all this out, so I had to grab a new one. So we've got a brand new-ish pickaxe. I would enchant something new, but as I said earlier about the story, I lost everything, and then I lost my levels, and it was a very, very, very sad time. Very, very dark as well in here. So... yeah, nether wart, because we can grow it in the overworld. You guys told me a few episodes ago, I think it was. I was unsure if you could. I never knew that you could grow nether wart in the overworld. I know, on PC you can, but I didn't know if on this version of Minecraft you could. Oops. So how are we going to do this? We've got sand. Oops. Sand. We need source blocks in between of water, so we could have it there, and there. Oh, it's spaced out beautifully. Yeah, I think this is just going to be the most efficient way. We can always extend it back if we want more, but I don't think we're going to need more than that. I've already got 4 stacks of it. We just go through a lot of paper and bookshelves because we use bookshelves as a what do you call it? Decoration block. I thought I had a couple of buckets in here. I got my water source here. Need to get some buckets. I need to replant that wheat as well, otherwise that will annoy me. I'll do that later. We don't want to do that on camera. So, water sources, birch wood. No, what was I using? Spruce wood. Let's get some spruce wood as well. See, look how low we are on spruce wood. That's what we need. We need spruce wood. I might have to go and chop some myself, depending on how quickly we can get this delivery. We've been waiting a long, long time now. What else did I want? Buckets. Buckets, I think, are in here. Yes, because I moved everything down. Our armor was in this one and weapons were in this one. It was getting really annoying, so I just put everything in this one. It's a really nice chest. God damn it! I made brand new leggings and chest plate, and I already had some in there. Oh well, that'll be okay. I got a pickaxe of someone as well for Christmas, so that was really nice. I can't remember who it was from, but it was nice to get that. Spruce wood, no pistons, no redstone required for that. Okay, so we'll just put the water down and start growing this. We won't tidy it up at all, and then we'll move on to the next farm. See if we can get 2 farms done this episode. That would be really, really handy. Phil. Sugarcane is sort of my priority because we've got a lot of melon at the moment. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't know I was that good at filling up water, did you? Ah, god damn it. You did know? Oh. There, and there. You never filled it up so quick, have you? Yeah, that's actually not a bad design. I sort of like that. That's sort of nicely coloured with the sand and the dark. We're going to have to dig another layer up. Because these only grow 3 high. And then we're going to need torches above that, aren't we? So we need to dig this roof out as well. Nether wart we can do with redstone, because we're not going to use it that often, so it's not going to cause really much lag. Melon we'll definitely use redstone for, because they're just a pain to break sometimes. And we shall do that probably with pistons underneath the block where the melon's going to grow. I've got hiccups, can you believe it? Well, you probably can't believe it, because I get them all the time. We have a hole. Hello, hole. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And then that'll give us the opportunity to put torches along the top here. Hey, I hope this has given you some ideas for your farms. Whoops, fell in a hole. There. There. No, not there. Oh, I hate water. It's so slow. There should be an enchantment for swimming faster. There isn't an enchantment for swimming faster, is there? There definitely should be. Okay, so yeah, that'll be the sugarcane one, and I'll do all the cleaning up off camera. You don't want to see me just break and place blocks, so stick these down, stick these down, and stick these down. That'll get us some sugarcane growing. And yeah, I'll pretty that up with the front like this. I sort of like using this spruce wood. It's sort of very dark down here, so I want to use dark woods. And then I might go for a light coloured floor, maybe birch wood flooring on the floor. Some glass with glowstone or redstone lamps. I might use redstone lamps. I think that'd be cool. Oh, something I didn't show you. How come I didn't show you this? I got a light switch in the lounge. Just for fun. Light switch at the bottom of the stairs here. Turns all the lights off in the lounge. Not the chandelier, because that's glowstone, obviously. Boop. Boop. How cool is that? That is pretty cool, isn't it? We can't do it in here, obviously. Well, we could do it in here, actually. We've got lamps in the floor. So we could do it in here. We can't do it in here, obviously. This is all glowstone. Oh, as well, I put light glowstone lamps, redstone lamps, whatever they're called, in the corners of the room, because we're getting creepers spawn in here in the corners. So I put those lamps in there. They don't look bad at all. They really don't look bad, and it sorts out that light problem. So we can do a light switch in there. We can do a light switch in the dining room. I think we've got a chandelier here. Mind you, is it worth it? There's 6 lights in here. We could do a light switch in here. Can't do one in here. Got the garage to do. I can't believe we haven't done the bathroom yet either, so we'll have to do the bathroom fairly soon. But anyway. Let's do the melons. So how are we going to do the melons? Melons and pumpkins will be set up the same. But melons is going to be the more important one. So this is all going to have to be dug out and replaced with dirt. Whoops. Crazy pig against dirt, that is. Right. Dirt, piston underneath it. We shall have the tilled soil. So, tilled soil dirt, which will force them to grow that way. And then, maybe water, tilled soil dirt, water, tilled soil dirt, because then the melon can't grow that way. And it'll make it more efficient, won't it? And then water, tilled grass, water, tilled grass, and then we've got a gap here. I don't know. We'll figure something out about that. I sort of like that, and then that'll give us quite a fair few melons, in fact. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. So how many pistons are we going to need? We can either do it 1, 2, 3, using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 pistons is an awful lot. Mind you, we do have the iron to do it and the redstone. Yeah, should we do it? Yeah, that's nice and easy, basic. Uses a lot of resources, but we can do it. So we need 28 pistons. We did get a stack of 64 iron blocks, so at Christmas, so we are fairly good for iron. I think I got another 40 as well. Oh, we were in the right chest. Now we're not. Now we are. Okay, so there's 2 stacks. Yeah, we've got loads of iron. Redstone we shall need. Redstone. And I don't want to use spruce wood. So let's pop them back in there. We shall use... What's our birch like? Birch is fairly good. We'll use oak, seeing as though that's what we've got the most of. That should probably be enough. Yeah. Okay. Make a load of oak planks. And we've got cobblestone on us. I don't know if we... Well, we should have enough. So, 28, wasn't it? 7, 7, 7, 7 is 28, yeah. 28 pistons. Whoo, we done it. That was easy. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. 28, we'll need some more redstone. Let's grab a torch just in case we need a torch. Let's grab some repeaters in case we need them. Let's grab a lever in case we need them. And let's grab a couple of stacks of redstone. We won't need all this, but I don't like to run out. And is button made out of smooth stone or cobblestone? It's made out of smooth stone. I did cook a load up. Yeah, we've got some here. Ah, we might get some levels. I cooked 4 stacks up. 3, 4. This is mainly meant to be used for Mount Rushcraft. But we're getting our collection of smooth stone up. In fact, we've gone over our stack. We'll put it there. There we go. And we shall take 1 for a button in case we need a button. Can't believe I didn't have a button. As you can see, we've got a load of levers. 39 levers. Why there's that much? Turn the light on. We left the light off. There we go. Right, and let's do some redstone. Let's do some redstone. 1. Okay, unfortunately, I just looked at the time and how long this has been recording for. We've been recording for a long time, so I'm going to bring the episode to an end here, and we shall do the melon farm together. I shall do the melon farm together, as it includes some redstone, and you guys might want to use the design. But I might do some other farms off camera. I can definitely clear up this room a little bit. So yeah, we should either do this next episode or an episode very, very soon. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!